Hello Capricorn, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well and thank you for your likes, shares and subscribes. Now this is a timeless message. When you come across it is when you're meant to hear it. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can look at your moon and rising signs for greater clarity. If it does, please like, share and subscribe. It would be much appreciated. Right, we have today flexible, and that's a 10. So if you're prepared to be flexible and come and go with people, find a compromise, bend a little, you'll end your challenges. Okay. Travel. Now this could be finding a compromise to move forward. You could be disagreeing, some of you, about where you want to go on holiday as well, in a more light-hearted note. But this is moving forward. If you want movement in your life, you're going to have to find a compromise or come and go a little bitty. Clear quartz. Clear quartz. Let yourself feel all the emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feeling is sending you important messages and guidance. Now listen to your emotional guidance system. Listen to your intuition or your gut feelings on things. It's okay to doubt, but we need to reach for that higher, more positive thought. Recognize the feelings you're having. It's okay to feel indecisive. Look for that higher, more positive thought. They don't dwell in negative emotions. We're aware of all the feelings we can have, but we're always looking to look for that more positive feeling to move us up that emotional guidance system. There's 22 emotions that human beings can feel that can go from depression right up the way to joy and happiness. And we all feel them at some point. Anxieties, all these things. So recognize your feelings, but be aware that we need to get to a more positive emotional place. We need to move forward towards more positive emotions. And to do that, we might have to compromise and be a bit flexible here. There's maybe more than one way of looking at this. Let's have a look and see what Spirit's saying. The Ace of Wands. The Emperor. And the Six of Wands. Beautiful energies. Now this is Aries energy. You could be dealing with an Aries or somebody with Aries in their chart. Oops. The Four of Pentacles. The overall central energy here is the Magician. The Four of Swords. The Fool. The Six of Cups. And the Queen of Swords. Now this overall energy here is about your goal setting. It's about moving towards your goals. Setting new goals. You've got the Midas touch. The universe is saying this is the perfect time, as above, so below, for you to set new goals for yourself. So it's moving forward in that sense. We're traveling towards goals. We're investing in new goals. We're thinking about here what we're passionate about, what we want to invest our time in. Now, it could be that you're going to have to be flexible to get this into motion. It could be that you're going to have to resolve things. It could be that you're going to have to be flexible and work your notice. It could be flexibility in finances if you're leaving a relationship behind. To start on this new journey, it might be that you might want to start up a college course. You might have to work weekends, you know what I mean, study during the week, work weekends, whatever this is, there's flexibility needed. There's some kind of compromise you're going to have to make here. And you're maybe not happy with it, but we need to do it. If you want to achieve your goal, if you want to get onto this path, because Spirit's wanting you on a path of brand new beginnings here. Now, we'll just look at this top row, because we've got a feeling of being stuck here. There's something we need to let go to move forward. We need to travel. We need to move forward from whatever's holding us back. Now, it could be that we've got new beginnings. It might be that we've got a certain amount of financial security, or we might have saved up and we're ready to buy a new home. You know, you might be holding on to your money because that's your goal. Whatever this is here, we need to invest something of ourselves. We need to let go something. We need to find that balance here, even although it might not feel what you want to do. Work through your emotional side here and understand it's for your higher good, because it's what's going to put you onto that path of growth, the things that you're passionate about here. Because Spirit is wanting you to have a brand new opportunity. It's a brand new start you're having. You're starting on a brand new journey. Now that can be frightening. Emotionally, that can feel frightening. Change can be frightening. You might have been in something that's gave you a lot of security for a long time here. A long-term job, a long-term relationship. But we know now it's time to move forward. We could be moving house, buying your first home, living in a new town, whatever it is you're doing here. We're maybe needing to move away, and for example, here, I know that my daughter's just moved out of the town that we've all lived in together because she wanted to get a bigger home for her and her family. So she had to move into another town. That was massive for her because we're all used to living in the same area. It was massive for everybody. But her goal was to get a bigger house. So I'm just giving you a bit of example. So she's had to be flexible. To get the house she wanted, she had to move to another town. This is the type of thing we're talking about. Definitely, that's the feeling with this energy. So it's brand new journeys, taking that leap of faith, trusting you'll be supported by Spirit. Spirit always supports you when you're going down that path of creativity and you're passionate about what you're doing and you're prepared to make the compromises and you're prepared to let go your fears, reach for that higher thought. And what we're having to do here is we're having to think about how we're going to do it. There's two forces. So there's definitely, we're needing to move on from something or we need to release something. So what we're needing to do here is we're needing to sit back and we're needing to brainstorm. Take a step back. Look at your emotional side, how I feel about it, how am I viewing this? There's challenges, or there's been challenges, definitely. How am I going to go forward? I'm going to do this brainstorming. How do I feel about it? What's the compromises I'm going to have to make here? How am I going to go forward? And what happens with the Queen of Swords energy here is that she makes her decisions based on brainstorming, based on how passionate she is, how motivated she is to achieve her goal. She wants this new goal. She trusts in the universe, so she makes these strategic decisions, intellectual decisions to go forward. And she travels. She travels forward. She cuts people and situations out of her life that no longer serve her. She speaks up. She's clear. She comes from an intellectual place. She's dealt with emotions on this. She's prepared to do whatever is necessary to get onto that path. And once she's on the path, no one gets in her road. She's a no-nonsense energy. Once she's made her decision, that's it. She goes for it. She takes that leap of faith. She's ready. She's listened to her intuition. She's done her brainstorming. She's happy. She's in control of the situation. She's taking control here. She's building her empire. She wants this. She's passionate about it. She's doing whatever she needs, and she's in the driving seat here. I'm saying this is not a gender-specific reading. And she can grow. I'm talking about the energies on the cards, obviously. She can grow her empire. She can achieve her goals. She's working towards them. She's clear about what they are. And she's ready to take that leap of faith forward and take control of her life here. And that's what brings her success. There's your success there. You're successful. You've been through the challenges. You're prepared to make the necessary compromises, decisions, be flexible, move forward, take control of things, and your challenges end and you start to see yourself going towards your goals. And people recognise how well you're doing. They say, look how well you're doing. You're doing great. You're achieving things here. You're passionate about what you're doing. You're determined. And the universe and spirit is here to say, we will support you. Sixes are rewards. And there's a childlike joy here. We've worked through our emotions. There's a more playful energy. We're taking that leap of faith. We're excited about things. The stuck feelings gone. And we're enjoying it. We're enjoying our success. We're starting to build again. We're starting to see us taking steps towards the goal that we wanted to create. Now, this can also be people from past lives coming back to help you, people you've had fond memories of. This might have been a goal that you've had for your young child. There's childlike joy. You're thinking about it. This could also be somebody, by the way, from a past life that crosses your path at this moment in time, that's very experienced, that's got a lot of knowledge that could help you as well. There could be a very experienced person. You could be getting good advice from somebody as well. It could be somebody from an Aries, somebody from a past life joining you as you take this leap of faith forward. Spirit supports you. If people start showing up, it's great. But there's a very reminiscing type of energy. You might have wanted to immigrate for you were a child. You might have wanted to learn something for you were a child, start playing the piano, whatever it may be. But beautiful things ahead. Light-hearted energy comes in. And Spirit supports you all the way. Vision. Vision, you see. A positive outcome requires a positive vision. That's why we're talking about work through your emotions here. We need positive emotions here. Visualize everyone involved in your present situation surrounded by light and love. Make sure to include yourself also. Your love has the power to influence and transform the current events. Okay, so what's your dream? Hold your vision. Trust you can believe in it. Spirit will support you. I hope this helps. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.